there. Today I am back in the garden and I just wanted to share a few things and plan a few things. Life has been really hectic lately. In my family, we're at the end of the school year, so there's a lot going on, you know, plus work and everything, and my mood has been all over the place. Just tired, moody, anxious, you name it. But one thing that always helps me, it's really what I rely on to kind of help me, is planting flowers. So today I am going to plant some seeds. I'll share those in a minute. I'm going to plant some seeds, replant some seeds that have not come up, and then just share kind of how things are going in my garden so far. We have had, well, yesterday we had a lot of rain. It rained all day long, so the garden is pretty saturated with water at the moment. Some of the things that I have planted are flattened out. Some of the things have probably gotten a good amount of water that they needed, and some may have even gotten too much water. So I'm just going to walk around and kind of see how everything's doing and try to plant some things to get going for the next few weeks. I do not have the garden, the whole garden layout figured out so far yet. It is early May, so it is still really early. I started planting things in the garden in March in my garden zone 8B, so I probably got like an early start. I planted a lot of things in April. I usually start in April to mid-April to early May to mid-May, and I honestly plant something probably every week if I have space. But being that I planted so many things kind of early during the rainy season, sometimes that impacts you know, how they do. So I have several daisies that they got pretty beat down in the rain yesterday, so I'm going to deadhead the daisies. I have got, let's see, I am going to go through back here in this area. There's one little area of seeds that were zinnias and cosmos that I planted, and I don't know if it's just there's too much shade during the day that they're not coming up. Well, they're coming up, but they're not doing as well as that side. So I've got these. I love these seeds, Sweet Yards. I got these on Amazon. I'm gonna replant some of these, just sprinkle those down. Some of these California giant zinnias, I am going to replant some of those. It's like fly your airplane day. I guess it's like a hobby, but that might be their stress relief, so I'm gonna be nice. So I have planted these are Mexican sunflowers, Tithonia. I bought 2 more packs because I do not know if they are coming up. I have some sunflowers planted over here on this side of my garden, and I have some planted on this side of the garden. This side on behind, well, in front of me, gets more full hot sun, but it hasn't been like, it's been hot, but it hasn't been consistently hot without a lot of rain. So I've been planting them over here, or I did last year, so I'm going to plant those, maybe a few today. Strawflowers, this is the same brand as this, Sweet Yard. I have not planted these. Well, I tried to plant these last year, but they did not come up. So I don't know if I just planted them wrong or whatever, but these are supposed to do well in full sun. You just press them into the soil. You don't even really have to bury them. You don't have to cover them because they need sunlight to germinate. So I may do a few of these today. I also got these, my husband got me these cute little, they're called Plant Me Seed Pops. They're seed pops. This one is butterfly mix. This is the humblebee seed pop. And they have like, let's see. These are so cute. You can get these online. I'm not sure. He got them at a local store. This one is
Aster, Coreopsis, Coneflower, Black-eyed Susan, Bergamot, and another Coreopsis. This one is Cosmos, Coreopsis, Coneflower, Milkweed, Black-eyed Susan, Bergamot, Coreopsis. and it says you bury half of the pot into soil. Start indoors or plant outside, and you water it. Do not let the pot dry out. So you just bury it like this.
These are so cute though. Yeah. Just speaking of, being anxious or worried or stressed, again, I mentioned planting seeds and planting flowers helps me so much. So, like if you have any hobbies that help you deal with things like that, you can feel free to share that in the comments. Also, right now the garden it's in mid, like everything is like sprouting. A lot of things are sprouting, and it's kind of hard to see like what's coming. I hope the garden does well this year. Typically the things that I plant consistently come back really good every year, or they grow pretty good every year. So I'm hoping like if you come along, you'll get to see why I get so excited, because when it gets to probably when it gets to mid-June or July, July is like the peak flower blooming, or early August, you'll get to see why I love doing this so much. I just come out here every day. The garden will be filled with butterflies, or not filled, but there'll be like lots of butterflies every day, hummingbirds, bees, and it's not in a way like a stressful way with the bees. It's mostly bumblebees, and they stay on the flowers. They're not interested in me. There's all kinds of bees, but the flowers tend to bring a lot of different bumblebees, which is really, really cute. So right here are the Shasta daisies. I think I said Shasta daisies earlier. I'm not sure. I'm going to come through here and deadhead some of these. They are like this one. It needs to be cut. Just has been bloomed for several weeks, or a couple weeks, sorry. In this little area, just want to show real quick, all the zinnias and cosmos that I planted are coming up. They're doing really well. My sunflowers in the back, not really doing that well. These got pretty beaten down by the rain. These got pretty beaten down by the rain. So I'm gonna let those see if they come back up. And I may reseed right here a little bit. And these are just some cosmos and some black-eyed Susans, and black-eyed Susans, echinacea, and then all of that. Over here are the caladiums that I planted. They're doing really well. I had these in a pack from Costco with elephant ears. I think they're doing pretty good. Elephant ears, not so much. So I'll go show you those. On this side, I have a little coreopsis that's blooming. It was, I guess, in with this black-eyed Susan. So I don't know, it's the only one I have. I planted some dahlias here. They're doing okay. They got a lot of rain, so I don't know that they're supposed to get as much water as they're getting right now, but we'll just have to see. I have several cosmos that are blooming here, and these are just two cosmos that popped up on their own. My elephant ears, sad story, so far they are not, well, actually the first set, I kind of suspected something was wrong, and I checked and they were rotting. So I had two more. I planted them in here. They were already blooming in the pack, or sprouting. So put them in the ground. I'm going to see what happens. I think they're just getting too much rain. So we'll see. If they don't make it, I will dig them up and I'm going to plant. I'll get two more because I want to see how elephant ears do in the garden. And then this area, I have not really planned out. These are all just plants from last year, volunteers that are growing. Okay, so I have reseeded a few little seeds back here, cosmos and zinnias, that did not come up. I don't know if they got washed away. I am going to find somewhere to put these cute little seed pops. So I'm probably going to plant those just at the front of the garden, so to make sure they get enough sun. And a few of these strawflowers. I'm not going to plant them all. I don't know how many's in here. I'll have to open the pack and see. But I'm going to plant some of those here behind me. And yeah, that's it. Right here behind me, I planted the little seed pops, and I planted these, which I didn't know they were in this pretty little pack because they were inside of another pack. So I opened it up to find out that I had this cute little pack inside. The seeds are very tiny, and I just sprinkled them on the soil and covered them up and watered them in. I reseeded over here behind me the cosmos and zinnias, the areas that were just kind of not really anything growing. It was just a couple little small patches, and I probably won't plant anything else today until it dries out some, probably maybe later today or later on in the week. The garden is just it had a lot of rain yesterday. So anyway, that's all I have for today. So thank you for watching. Hi there. Well, today I am back in the garden, and I'm going to do what I always do, which is